Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the Coach's Corner, where we
But
help you get to your next level. We're here with the
Recording in
amazing Coach
progress.
Cotton and myself, Coach Hadassah, and we're just excited to be here on this here Wednesday. So, Coach Cotton, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Look, I'm over here trying to eat, right? And look, when you play the thing, it caught my attention. I'm like
No.
I like that. And I'm just captivated. I'm like just eating and I'm watching. I'm like 17, 16. I'm like,
Oh my God.
I love that. That was so cute. No, I'm like it just held my attention. I'm like, and I'm watching the countdown. I'm going, hurry up. The thing is,
I thought I'd give us some little extra time.
look, coach, you don't make us
30
all
seconds.
fancy, coach. You got us, now you know Dynamite now. If you don't give him one, he gonna be talking about we don't left him in the behind and we doing all this fancy stuff and then nobody tell him. So please tell Dynamite because the last thing I need for him to be telling my mama that we don't help him do
We got
nothing.
him in the right. We got him in the closet at the janitor in the basement. Right.
Right.
Look, I shared something with him today. I saw it. It was a new feature. And I was like, you know what? I screenshot it and I sent it to him real
Mm,
quick. I was like, look, this is new.
right. Thank God. So at least
Right.
he won't feel like we leaving him in the dust.
We
So
leave
they got on there and I ain't have no green screen or nothing. They had all the background. I'm like, hey, you need to stop telling them lies now. Stop them lies.
right.
He a mess. But did he not just drop the mic with that founders training call just a few minutes ago? You bet. Look, the power of the penny is the power of the penny,
Power
coach.
of the penny. Because listen. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what I was in. I don't. But see, the beauty, I'm gonna tell you, because there is pros and cons to this industry,
Mhm.
you know, but there's pros and cons to life.
Right,
So let's get that straight, right?
right.
There's pros and cons to life. And so we'll get into different opportunities
Hmm.
to really see which one is the best fit for us. And do we make an investment up front or whatever? Yes. But guess what? We do that same thing in relationships, right? Like
Absolutely.
when we date, did you spend some money? Somebody spent some money. And usually we want the man to spend money, but I know I've spent money.
Me too.
you know,
Right.
I've spent money too, and then you might not like that person for they. I mean, you just have to put them in certain places or categories. That may not be the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, but maybe you
Right.
want to spend 2 weeks. Maybe you wanted to spend 30 days. Maybe you wanted to spend 90 days. Maybe you wanted to
Absolutely.
spend a year, 2 or 3. But there was an investment of time, energy, and money that came into play. And then you said, this is not for me. So it's the same thing
Right.
with, network marketing opportunities that you make an investment and sometimes you get in and out and sometimes you stay around for a while. You probably make a little something or whatever, and maybe not, just all of that kind of stuff, right? But there's an investment up front and there are, again, the pros and cons to it.
Right. Absolutely.
And
Yep.
so in one of those opportunities, I learned about the power of the penny as far as compounding,
Hmm.
and which is really what he was sharing.
Right.
Compound. Do you know if you compound a penny over 30 days, you have $1 million?
Wow. Nope. I
One,
have not ran those numbers before.
yes, one penny. But see, here's the thing about it. Because when I did that exercise with somebody and oh my gosh, they argued me up and down. No, it's not. Because if you take a penny over 30 days, it is not $1 million in 30 days. It might be this, it might be that. And look, they ran the numbers and everything. I said, no, you're not running the numbers right. I said, you're adding. You're not
Right.
multiplying,
Compounding it. Right. You
right?
got to
You're not
multiply for compound
compounding
interest.
it. So when you compound it over 30 days, it is over $1 million. So that
Wow.
is the power of the penny. And that's also the power of what we do. Do you know that that's genealogy? That's
Yes.
genealogy,
Yes.
right? 1 to 2. Or like say in our case, 1 to 3. That
Right.
3 turns into 9. That 9 turns into 27. That 27 you see what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so when you have that duplication, or well, yeah, and that process is duplication. But again, that is divine math. Think about, look, when we were formed, right? You got that one cell, and it divides into 2, and then
Right.
that divides into 4, that divides into 8, and then 16, and then so forth and so on, and 36, and then you know that is divine math. And so
Absolutely.
look, let me see a penny. I always pick them up.
Girl, I get fussed at when I tell you my mama gets so annoyed because I can spot pennies, dimes, nickels. I have picked up $5, $10 bills because I'm always looking down because I was taught, my dad taught me too a long time ago. And then after my dad taught me about pennies and finding change and stuff like that on the ground, I heard Bill Gates. Dad taught him that you never pass up a penny. And so he would say that he would walk with his head down, and people would think that he was going through a
Like he had low
depression.
self-esteem or something.
Right. But
No, it's
he was
money on the
always looking
ground.
for change.
It's money on the ground. What you hold your head up, keep your head up.
Right.
You too
And so
pretty to have
now,
your head down.
right.
Honey,
And so, girl,
I might pass over a dime.
a dime, a nickel. Look, I have been at, like, you know how you have the little fairs and festivals, little carnivals and stuff. And, they got the vending machines. And, I mean, not vending machines, but the concession stands and stuff like that. Girl, I have found. I'm talking about pennies. No, $20, $10, $5, and millions and thousands of people who came to the same stand don't pass over it. But because my head is always
Right.
looking for change. Child,
Yep.
look, spare change on paid some bills and fed Michelle Cotton. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yes. I pick
So
them
when you
up,
talk
I
about
bring them home, and I put them in my
absolutely
little,
a
change jar
little
thing or
change,
whatever. Yeah. But yeah, look.
absolutely,
So everybody that's looking down, do
they
not
just fine.
assume that they have low self-esteem or they depressed or whatever. Look, I'm
Right,
telling you, the things that I have heard in my life. Are you
right,
looking down? You know that low self-esteem, or you?
right.
It's like, fool. Do you know that when I got out the car? Look, this what happened to me one time too. And I mean, I always found money like that just walking and stuff. But it was one
Mm-hmm.
time I went to the store and I got out the car, like my husband was driving, and I got out. And as soon as I got out, I took like 2 or 3 steps, and it was a $20 bill, girl, just
See,
flowing.
see.
Girl, I hurried up and put my foot down on that $20 bill. I looked around. I ain't see nobody. I picked it on up and went in the store. Thank you.
Look, we feel like stole something.
Right. Thank you very much.
Nobody claimed to look finders keepers.
And then that's the thing about it too. It was one time oh my gosh. Look, now this was back in, when was this? It was 19, had to be, maybe it was about 91, 92, 90, somewhere around there. And I went to one of my friends' house. And I had my little job and everything. I was and when I say my job, I was self-employed because I did hair out of my living room. Okay. Look, as a teenager, racking up in cash. I was babysitting, doing hair on the couch, on the porch, whatever. And so I think I had like $300-$400 on my person. and I had it in an envelope.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when back in the 90s, the overalls. We had the overall jumpsuits where we'll wear the one thing. I don't know if you was, I'm like, I know you was born, but I don't know
Coach, you're not gonna try me now.
if you was there. Yeah, but look, for those who was teenagers in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. So we had the overalls. Well,
I had that too. I had overalls. I remember cross colors, the one strap.
Oh. Right. So you wear the one strap down.
I'm 39. Okay.
Okay. So you wasn't too far off. So look, you got the one strap down and all of that, right?
Yes.
So you have to see now with the pockets, you got to be careful because you could be putting something in your pocket, but it don't necessarily go in your pocket. It end up going in the inner part, right? So
and falling down
and falling down your leg.
Yeah.
And so I had on the overall short set, and I had all that money on me, cash, because like I said, I'm babysitting, I'm doing hair, like I had cash flow, right?
Oh my goodness.
So, look, and that's why I know that ownership is better because I had a whole bunch of cash.
Right.
But then what? Right? So look, glad I learned that lesson in my teenage years.
Mm-hmm.
So I had that money on me and just, absent-mindedly put it in my pocket. So I thought,
right,
until I was about to, and I got on a bus or something. And when I was getting off the bus to get on a train and I'm about to pay, money or whatever, and it wasn't on me.
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't on me. Right. So why am I saying that? If somebody was walking and looking down, they grabbed a envelope with $400 cash in it.
Wow.
I pray somebody was looking down.
Somebody came up with a blessing. Somebody
came up that day. $400 cash gone, all because I thought I put it in my pocket and I actually missed and slipped it in the inside part of the overall. So yeah, look, if you see me in the street, I don't carry cash.
You learned a very valuable lesson.
Right, a valuable lesson at a very early age. I will never have that much cash on my person anymore.
Wow, Coach.
Yes. So look, the power of looking down and the power of a penny.
And you know what? And this is kind of off topic just a little bit, but not. I heard that when you look down, like a doctor came and I forget which doctor it was, but I was watching or reading something, one of them, y'all know I'm a documentary type of science, trying to research type of girl. So who knows what I was looking at or reading. But it was a doctor and he was saying, people now since like 2018, well, no, really from like 2015 to now, that we are in a habit of looking down because
our cell phones. Yeah.
And he said, and he was just relating it to a lot of health issues, like people's back and neck and stuff. Right. But then I was like, you know what? I don't have this issue, this health concern for a long time, because I've been walking like this for a very long time. But then I realized, and I was like, you know what? Wow, I need to start to really dial into that, because that could be, as I'm getting older, I have, some back issues or neck issues, because not only I'm looking down for change and pennies and dimes and stuff, but we look down at our cell phone. We're always like this, right? And so we got to be conscious of that when we're talking about health and when we're talking about wealth. And your wealth could cause your health issues because you're looking down for change all the time. Or right. We're looking at our cell phone, even in our industry that we're in with our opportunity with Extreme Effects, we trade. What are we doing? We looking down. And so we got to really be conscious of what we're doing. And another revelation that just hit me, we looking down though, but we making money. So now instead of us, well, we at Walmart or Kroger or going to the grocery store, whatever, and we looking down for change, we looking down, turning pennies into dollars and dollars into hundreds and hundreds into thousands simply by using our device in our hand, something that we keep attached to our hand all day, every day. And
Right.
we're changing lives by simply looking down, entering numbers, right?
But let me share this, because look, health is wealth, right?
Health
Health
is
is
wealth, right?
health is
Yes.
wealth. So let me bring a point to that. I was like, first of all, we're not doing this all day.
Right.
We are not,
Right.
right? So, background. Look, I got a bunch of backgrounds. I'm like a cat. I got 9 lives. So, like for real. So, you know, so look, as a clinical massage therapist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that we do, because that's why we call it text neck, because people will be like this on their phones or whatever. And so we have to treat that condition. We know what muscles to, work on and
Mm.
everything, so it can you know, release that in the neck. But then also sharing those health tips of, hey, you want to position yourself, because you're gonna use your phone or whatever anyway. So
Right.
you want to put yourself in a position where, instead of doing this, do this,
Right.
right?
Smart.
Where
Smart.
you're up. But then also to that point of, we're trading and money on our cell phones or whatever. Let me help you with the fact that we're not doing this all day. We are
Right.
not.
Not and not
Right?
unlike minutes, maybe an
Nuh-uh. Right.
hour.
Because first of all, in the morning, okay, if you think about, let's see, these children, okay, and not only children but people, because it's adults that play the video games and everything, and they're all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
right? All over the world and other places, they playing video games together and all of that. So basically this is what we're doing, but we're making money. You could be on your cell phone, but you're also on maybe your laptop or your desktop or your iPad or something like that, because
Mm-hmm.
like say my setup, I use my device in order to scout, but then because we're doing that in the morning. But let me tell you, in the hour that we're scalping together, just like when people from all over the world are on the video game, we're trading together
Right.
within that 60 minutes. And I say 60 minutes instead of an hour, although it's the same, right? But this is the reason why I'm saying minutes, because I want you to be conscious of time and your
Mm-hmm.
body, right? We're
Right.
buying time back, right? So that means that, like with these jobs, you're on a job for 8 hours or whatever, it may be sedentary and you're sitting at a computer screen and all of this kind of stuff all day. And I remember being in a health conference, and the speaker that was presenting, they were saying that sitting sedentary in the same spot all day for hours on end, like 8 hours, is
Mm-hmm.
equivalent to smoking 20 packs of cigarettes.
Wow.
So for people
Wow.
who, oh, I'm not a smoker, but then you sitting all day at a job, you might as well smoke a square. It's the same. I mean,
That's
it is,
crazy.
right? And so the good thing is that, like, say for instance, today, I could have made way more, but trust me when I say I was being so disciplined with following my trading plan and just doing $60 today on the trading plan. I made $64.86 in 10 minutes. There were other people who we were trading with together, right? Some did 115, some did 1,000, some did 10,000, some did
Mm-hmm.
in the same 10 minutes, right? After we did that in that 10 minutes, it's like, shoot, close your apps. We done. We have the next 50 minutes to go over some things, talk about some things, talk about the strategies, the plan. Did you see how that move was made?
Right.
came in and did that and executed. We in and out, grabbed the bag in 10 minutes. So we're not still doing all this. We did that in 10 minutes.
We
But
done up
also,
and out.
now that was just that. So then we got off, right? I went on to take a trade idea. Okay? A trade idea that we get from our platform.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even scalping no more. I'm like, oh, it came to my phone. So, you know what? I'm going to take this trade idea right here. I entered it in and went on about, I went walking. Then it came to me, check my thing. I checked it. One of my accounts was at close to almost $90, but it was like 12, 15 or so, 12, 18. And I've learned the hard way. I don't know about anybody else, but I need to close my trades out before 12:30. Because money started going down instead of look, I've been there, done that with Ryan. He was like, no, that's not it. I said, listen, do what works for you. But me, I gotta be out of right?
Mm-hmm.
So I closed that trade out. Then I was like, oh wait, I forgot. I got the same trade in my other account. I went to that one to close it out. It was at almost $600. I closed it out. Yeah, yes. I closed it out. So all of this I did 60 something in 10 minutes. I did another one, wasn't even looking at it. The other two wasn't even looking at them, wasn't looking down on my phone or nothing like that. So we are not on our phones all day looking down, doing this to make money. It is done before 12 or before. I mean, listen, if I had in higher lot sizes or whatever, I could have did that in 10 minutes in our New York session. And then still took other trades and closed those out. I wasn't even looking at my phone. I was actually on the phone with with the lady who I met, and we're trying to do some things. We're saving this skating rink in the community. And so I was on the phone with her and got off and walked to the store, and that was $500. Now I just want somebody to tell me who's making over $500 in less than 30 minutes. We got people out here petitioning to make $15 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about over $500 in less than 30 minutes. And I done did some laundry. I done folded the towels, put them up. You know how we'll do laundry and it just still be down there. We ain't folded it. Right? I done folded towels. I done put them up. Yeah. I done cleaned up. I done did just regular everyday stuff, help some team members, get some people onboarded, doing three-way call, all of that. And met my goal for today. Yeah. And I could have done more, but I'm being disciplined and not greedy. And that was not me like this on the phone all day, right? So I just want to, you know what I'm saying, like share, because I remember it was someone that, said that they were, I guess partner, co-founder or something of a, Forex company. And so people are, it's like traders, they're, this is what they said. Traders lose their health because they're marking up charts all day.
That's a myth.
Don't believe the hype. That is not true. I'm telling you, that is not. We have too much time left in the day.
We do.
Like, seriously.
Look, we can say it like this. On this platform with Extreme FX, we have too much time in the day because we done everything we need to do, make the profits that we need to make early, like you said, before 12, or while we were asleep. So by the time we get up, we don't even need to do anything because we done met goal. So for this platform, for this opportunity, that's what we do. Can't speak for the other opportunity.
I don't know what's happening anywhere else. Maybe that is what they're doing all day. I don't know. But look, our platform, our educators, They like, shoot, we ain't doing this all day. We got to
Yeah,
spend time
live.
with our husbands and wives. We want to be there for our kids. We want to go play golf. We want to go help our parents out. And what was that, Aaron? He was on the other day. He was like, okay, got my bag for the day. I'm about to go and mow my parents' lawn and help them do, some stuff around the house. And now you have your time back to actually, for real, help people.
Right.
I
Right.
remember, and then we're gonna go ahead and because it's almost 6:30 and I've been yapping, but I look, the Jacob Mickle, right? One of our co-founders, he said yesterday, and you're gonna see it everywhere. You're gonna see it all across my page.
It's already all on mine.
$99 in a dream is all you need in extreme.
Absolutely.
He said it's time to dream again, like for real. But you have to manifest them. And that's what we're doing, manifesting them. You need the energy to manifest them. You need your time back to manifest them.
That
21 years ago, I prayed a prayer and I said, I do not want to work for money. I want money to work for me. I want to be an investor and a philanthropist. You need money to do that now, but you need your time back to do that.
right.
So if I done made $50,000 in 2 hours, because we got people over here doing that, right?
100%.
I can show you the proof. We got people over here doing that already. You make $50,000 a day in 2 hours, or you mark up your charts or whatever the night before you go to sleep, and you wake up in blue. You got the rest of your day left to, what am I going to do today? You know what? I'm going to go over to the soup kitchen and help them to serve
Yeah.
the food. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I'm going to go over to the youth organization and help out and volunteer with the youth. I'm going to go over to here now you got the time to do that. Because you're not even worried about money, because you done made way more. So not only are you investing your time and energy by being there hands-on, but then if you do want to donate as well with your money, you can, because you have it. Okay, I'm done. That's where I am.
Look, that's it. I mean, that's it. Yep, big. I don't know how much Big Tone got today, Faye, but he's making money.
Somebody made 76K today. On top of our teacher she did 50K. She did 42, 42, 43, and then 50K today. Listen,
it's real life. It's not a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. It's not a game. It's not a scam. It's not, oh, that's too much. What's too much? I don't want to hear nobody that's sitting up here talking about God and then gonna turn around and say something is too much. You can't talk to me about God if you can't expand your mind and think way beyond, making I don't know, whatever salary. You can't do nothing with it, and you don't have time.
Right.
No. That's it.
Finishing done. Finishing done.
You
see me quiet. Finishing done.
Done. I'm sorry. I know. And so, I know that might rub some people the wrong way, but sometimes maybe that's needed. Maybe it's
get
needed.
uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable.
Yeah. Get very uncomfortable, because you know who's really uncomfortable? Our children.
Yeah.
Our children. We are holding them back from our own. I can't even say thinking, because we're not thinking. That's not thinking. If you thinking, you like, you know what? It's probably something more than this. It's something better than this. It's something that we're not thinking. But we'll sure complain about, oh, we're not doing this and this not doing that, and then the money ran out, and then the such so and so. I decided I'm gonna be my own bank.
100% Monopoly. You know, we don't play the game so many times and did never get the revelation or the lesson in what that game was truly about.
Yes,
Ownership.
ownership versus cash flow, in which
Mm-hmm.
we will have Adrian Dynamite Sloan come back for that topic. I mean, because look, he got to bring it back, because
Yes,
that one right there, we have to pack the house with that topic.
absolutely.
Ownership. When I
Yes.
look, that scripture say, study to show thyself approved, a workman not
Mm-hmm.
need to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And
Right.
in that book, in the law, he said that he would give us cities. Cities. Do you hear me? Cities.
He definitely said it.
Cities.
Somebody better go read Deuteronomy. What he said, blessed when I come, blessed when I go, blessed in the city, blessed in the field. And so I'm just trying to figure out why we don't get the message.
Yeah. We need to buy cities. Buy them. We need to
Mhm.
buy them. Period.
Ownership.
Ownership. We got to own our cities, right?
Yes.
We have to own them, but we need money, and we're not going to get it from the job. It's not coming that way. You're
It's
not
not
going
even
to get it
designed
from
to
your.
do that.
No, 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 it's not.
Your
We're
job
not
is
going to
not
get it from the
designed to make you
job.
own anything.
We're not going to get it from the 401ks. We're not going to get it from any of those avenues. But there is a $8 trillion market that, if you know how to fish in it.
Or you need to go learn how to fish in it. And this is an entire academy where we teach you exactly how to fish.
Yeah, look,
We're gonna
look.
feed you, come in the door, and we're gonna teach you how to eat and teach you how to fish. So
Miss Faye Barnes, she said, the most I have made is $25 an hour, and I was still struggling. I believe I deserve
mm-hmm.
more, and I know it's available to me. Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
Faye.
The
100%.
most the most I've made in the hour was $250 because I did consulting. And
Mm-hmm.
boy, let me tell you, the energy that people will pull from you for that $250 in that 1 hour for consulting, they think you're supposed to build
Mm-hmm.
them a bridge for it.
Right, right.
And I made over $500-600 in 30 minutes while I was walking to the store. And I
Wow.
walked to the store just because I like walking. I could have drove, but it's up the street, so it's like I ain't gonna be lazy. Let me just my neighborhood is safe. I'm gonna just walk up there. Then look,
Right.
oh, boom. Let me close that out. Walking.
Five, almost $600, $65, and what was the other one? $90. Come on.
And I like to say the numbers in that way because people minds understand
Smaller number, right?
dollar, right, small amounts hourly.
And
But
I'll never get that. I don't understand that. I
right,
look. I like to talk big numbers because I need to see the bigger picture.
yeah. I mean,
Tell me where I need to be so
I
I
like
can
the big
dream.
numbers. And I
Right.
can
I need to be able
understand
to
the
dream
big
like
numbers, but most people can't really wrap their mind around it. And then once you do start talking like that, the way
mm-hmm.
the mind was wired and programmed was like something's wrong with that. Like red flag, something wrong with it. But it's not wrong for Jeff Bezos, who did Amazon. It's not wrong for Beyonce. It's not wrong
Mm-mm.
for Jay-Z.
Mm-mm.
It's not wrong for Warren Buffett.
Mm-mm.
It's not wrong for Kevin Hart. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not wrong for those people, but the everyday person, like it's wrong for you.
Right. You can't see it for yourself, but you can
You
see it
can't see it for
for
yourself. We coaches. We're not cobblers.
period.
Right. It's a different C word.
And if you don't right, if you don't see it for yourself, I definitely see it for myself. So
Right. Right. I mean, but see, that's the reason why we're coach. We see it for you, but we can't pull it. We see it for you. But if you don't see it for yourself,
right.
then there's nothing that we can pull from. There's nothing that we can pull from. That's pretty much it. A coach okay, like Lamaze, let's just say this, right? You got the baby in there, okay? And then it's close to time for the baby to be born. You would go to Lamaze classes. Lamaze classes was to help you to, focus and all of these things for when you start feeling the contractions and all of that, times when to push and little different, different things and techniques to get as comfortable as you can, but remain focused. So because it's going to be painful, right?
Right.
And you needed a Lamaze coach in order to help you to deliver the baby, and which pretty much is really coaching you through the pain, because there will be pain, but a baby is coming out, right? You're going to be delivered, okay? And so that's what happens, but it's something in there. But if you don't have anything in there, what are we going to help coach to help you to deliver?
Right.
Right? You got to deliver this vision. It has to be a vision that has to be in there, and we have to deliver the manifestation of it.
Absolutely.
But what are we manifesting if you don't have a vision? It ain't our vision, it's yours. I got mine. I know what. Ooh, boy, do I know what pain is. Oh. I know what pain is. I got 7 of them jokers alive, but then also more than the physical pain, but the pain of manifesting the vision that was entrusted to me. This wasn't mine. I didn't just wake up one day and say, you know what, today I think I want to be wealthy. That was already there in me when I was younger. I've always felt wealthy. But I knew I wasn't born into a wealthy family, but I've always felt that way.
Right.
And apparently my behavior or demeanor was that way, because I'm just thinking I'm sitting down being regular or whatever. And then people acting funny, or, I mean, it depended on the person. Some people were comfortable, but those are people that were in, the positions that I wanted to see myself in, but they were comfortable with me. But then those who I guess couldn't see themselves in that way or whatever felt very uncomfortable or even intimidated. And I'm sitting up here like, how would somebody be intimidated or whatever by me? I'm just as broke as you are.
Right.
I'm like, my life ain't like, you don't want to trade places with me at all. But now I get it, right? Now I understand. But at the same time, it's manifesting what was already there, what was already in me. So here's the question: what is in you?
I like that
needs to be birthed? What's there? We don't want it to be stillborn. Don't have a stillborn vision, and don't abort the vision.
Right.
So look.
Hey, Linda Joe White.
Hey, Linda Joe White. Here on the Coach's Corner. Faye Barnes, she said it's sad that we have been so indoctrinated that we can't see ourselves getting up from under this rock the system has placed in our consciousness. Exactly.
You're the only one who can stop you, so don't stop. I mean, that's it. Like, that's the affirmation of the year.
Yes. You're the only one that can stop you. So it ain't been nobody else. It wasn't your mama, it wasn't your daddy, wasn't your sister, your brother, your husband, your boyfriend, the cat, the dog, the pencil, the Quasarts.
Right. And look at Amber Lee. Amber Lee, you know what? She's such a good system and rule follower. Hey, Amber Lee, she's on the YouTube channel. We are asking that all of you go over to subscribe to the Coach's Corner YouTube channel, simply because we're trying to migrate everyone to that platform. You will still be able to, yes, follow us on Facebook Live because there's a stream there too. But we want to migrate all of our supporters over to the YouTube channel, and that channel link is in the chat on Facebook right now. So if you have not done so already, go ahead and subscribe and follow the Coach's Corner YouTube channel, and we'll be streaming primarily from that platform. Okay. Yes. And then look, Coach, we got an announcement coming up on Friday about some adjustments that the Coach's Corner will be making. That's going to be phenomenal, right? There's some adjustments, very small adjustments, but it's going to be good. Thank you, Linda Joe White. Just subscribe. See, here we go. Rule followers. So you got to follow a system, y'all. Sometimes you just got to follow the steps. You got to follow the steps.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
So we appreciate you all. I hope you guys enjoyed today on the Coach's Corner with the great, phenomenal, lovely, amazing, my friend, Coach Hadassah, and myself, Coach Cotton. Remember, we will be on the Coach's Corner at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? And we will see you on this Friday coming up. Fun Friday. Y'all know we be having fun on Fridays. You know, Coach and I, we kind of let her hair down a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if Coach can really let her Rapunzel red locks down on Friday.
I'm gonna try. You know, it's time for me to get my hair done. You know, I be wearing wraps and hats when it's time to get my hair done.
You know what? You know, Extreme Gear is our uniform. Look, I said, let me put on the dress today. I went to have lunch today, and I said, if I put on my Extreme Gear, change something else. People think that is my uniform for real. Like, I'm normally always in extreme wear.
Listen, this is my uniform. I think I got a shirt for every day of the week.
I'm like, so I went out today. I was like, you know what? Let me put on something else. So people can know that I got clothes, like for real clothes. Hey, Dynamite. And
hey, Dynamite.
But yeah, I'm like, you know, the Extreme FX gear and also the signature Adrian Dynamite Sloan gear and the Living Legend gear. It's a uniform. It's just the way of life and how we dress, and you know, it's just a part of the community. So that's how we're gonna do it. But you have been tuning into the Coach's Corner, where we help you get to your next level. So remember, you guys, we'll see you back here on Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Coach's Corner. Run over, subscribe, follow, and like the YouTube channel. Y'all have a good night. Go out and be great.
Peace.